Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I got another video for you. Today we're working on the 2011 Subaru WRX, and what we're doing, we're going to install a camera that was sent to us by, let me show it to you guys. There you go. This is the camera that was sent to us, so they want us to really install it and basically tell us how we feel about it. So that's what we're going to do. Once I open it up, I'll show you guys some of the setting and what the features are, and we can go on from that. A lot of you guys who watch my channel have not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button down below, hit notification bell on so you don't miss any of my video. Without further ado, let's CarStomIt. All right guys, so let's open this guy up real quick and see what's inside. All right guys, so here's the presentation. Hopefully it's clear enough for you guys to see. All right, we're gonna open it up. This is the presentation. Let me show you real quick. Don't know what this is, maybe a little security thing. Don't know what it is yet. All right, so you have the manual, you have the cable and the backup camera in one spot, and you have the USB. You have a couple of zip tie and little cable tie down thing, and you have the hold on, let me show you real quick. You have this guy right here, the USB thing. This goes to the camera, to the USB, so it connects to, hold on, here you go, Azdome, that's the name of the company. So this connects to here and goes, and the other one goes to the cameras. It uses mini USB. All right, so this is the camera, guys. All right, it's nice and sleek, and it's smaller than what it looks on camera. So here it is, guys. All right, and this is where I'm assuming you connect the power right there. And this is the rear cam, the little flap right here to put the rear camera, and the rear camera is USB-C. Interesting. All right, so it has a little screen, so once we turn it on, I can show you guys what's in there. Let me go through some of the settings real quick, and it comes with the free 64 gig memory card, which is great. All right, so this is the manual. I see, I'm trying to find all the everything it comes in with. Before you do the install, I would suggest you go through the manual real quickly, see what's in there. Another thing that I like, guys, that this camera comes with those little pads, so that you can, for example, if you have tent, you can put this over the tent and easily take out the camera so it doesn't like mess up your window or your tent. It has a couple of different sizes. It has 1, 2, all right, see, 2 big one and 2 small one, which is really good. Let me try to find everything that comes into the camera and talk about it, guys. All right guys, I want to tell you some of the specification of the camera. So it has a 3.18 inch screen. The aperture is 1.8. the video format is MP4. You can also do JPEG videos. The video codec is H.263. the resolution varies from 4K, 2K, or Full HD. If you have the front and the rear together, you can do 4K front, Full HD rear, or 2K front, Full HD rear, or Full HD for both at the same time. And also has a G sensor, loop recording, time-lapse recording, also has Wi-Fi with 2.4 or 5 gigahertz, and it also has parking mode available depending on how you connect it, and the memory can go up to 256K. Built-in microphone and a speaker, nice super capacitor, and it needs to power by 5 volt. That's about it, guys. Let's go and start the installation. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is trying to figure out where we want to put the camera. It's a small enough camera. I want to put it as close to the rear view mirror as possible and make sure that everything is still accessible when I put it in, but I don't want to put it behind the mirror so I can see it. I was thinking, so guys, I decided I'm gonna put the camera somewhere up here. All right, you see where I have it going on right now? I think that's a good place to put it so I can actually see it, and it's not in the way of my mirror, it's not in the way of my vision, and I'll relocate my my other radar somewhere else. I think here is a good idea. I'm gonna get the window prepped, get it ready, I'm gonna start the car to warm this up a little bit so we can stick the stuff to it, and then we can go ahead and run the wire. So let's put the camera down first. Let me clean the window. I'm gonna get my stuff to do that. All right, guys, so I'm gonna clean the area here with some rubbing alcohol so we can get it ready. All right, so in the package it comes with these little small adhesive. The bigger one is for the front, the smaller one is for the rear. So we're gonna take this out and we're gonna basically line it up. We're gonna put it somewhere in here. I'm gonna line it up with the dots here, these dots. Okay, now let's basically line it up. All right, it's lined up, guys. Nice. Just do a quick test fit. I'll do that later so I can make sure it's straight. Okay, so I think I'm good here. So now let's run the cable, guys. All right, let's go. I'm gonna start running this big old cable. The camera come with this little, you know, tool to tuck the cable behind the headliner, so you can use it to tuck the cable behind. For this part, we're just gonna take this thing off, and to do that you gotta pop this little thing here. All right, and then there's a 10 mil here. This is where the airbag is. And then move this rubber seal off a little bit, pop this thing off, and then run the cable behind it. Make sure the cable is nowhere near the airbag, okay? You go on the side of it. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of zip ties to make sure the cable stay put so it's not in the way of the airbag. All right, guys, we gotta take this cover here too. It just a little pop, just take it off. There you go. Then run the cable through there. All right, guys, let's take out the glove box so it'll be easier to run the cable. To take out the glove box, guys, you just open it up. Right here, there's a little shock absorber. You pop this to the side, push it up, and then you grab the glove box from the bottom like this, and you pull up. Okay, hold up. There we go. See, it's out with my USB. Now we can run our cable. Okay, guys. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run my cable through here. I'm gonna run it all the way underneath here, and I want to put my connector for it in the back here. I never used this 12 volt, so I'm gonna put it over here so to leave it alone. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take this thing out so I can show you guys where it goes. So to do that, so let's empty this thing out now first. There's two 10mm down here. We're gonna take them out. Over here, guys, to take this out, you just pull this up, and there's a screw right here. Take out the screw. Okay, now, guys, we should be able to lift this thing up. See, it's very easy. There's a couple of connectors in the back I want to take off here. All right, I want to take the whole thing off, but this came out. Now we can really, oh my goodness, we can take this out. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to it. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do I'm gonna make a hole so my USB cable can go through it. Fairly easy. All right, so that's done. Now I'm gonna enlarge it a little bit so my USB can pass through. Let me double check first. All right guys, it's almost there. I just need a little bit more. So I'm gonna use my blade and cut a little bit on the side here. Here's the hole. Let me show it to you. See where my hand is? Here it is right here. So my USB should fit through it. Let me just double check it real quick. All right guys, I gotta make it a tad bigger. No biggie. Check it again. Need a little more. All right guys, my USB come through it. Perfect. Now let's go put this back into the car and then we route the cable and keep going. Let's go. All right guys, before we do anything, let's connect all these guys back in. Okay, the only thing I haven't do, I'm gonna run the USB cable. Alright guys, everything is connected here. Alright guys, let's put the two screws that hold this thing down. Alright, good. Okay guys. Alright, we got the little USB thing. Now we can connect this guy in here and plug it in here. There we go. Alright guys, that's it. We can close this guy out. We got one more screw right here to put in. Done. Alright guys, we're good. Alright guys, I won't be going back in here so I can put this thing back in. Let me put this here and put the rubber grommet in there. Okay, we're gonna leave this cover in for now because we got to run the cable to the back. Let's run the cable to the back now. Let's go. So guys, this is the cable and the camera for the back. All right, here it is. Small cable, thick but small. All right, let's do that, and we're gonna run that cable too. All right, it should be plenty long enough. Let me see. Can you adjust this? Yeah, you can adjust it. All right, guys. So let's take out the camera itself. Alright guys, so we got to run this cable from the front here too as well. So I'm going to do that now. Alright guys, I got the cable bunched up. I think there's definitely enough room for it over here. Alright, so the same thing for this one guys. We're gonna put that little staticky little film first, before we put the camera on. All right, got it. Okay. All right, so now if I have to take out the camera, it's easy, guys. So what's good with this, it has a little trim, so you know exactly how to put the camera on, so you can't go wrong, guys. You just line it up with the little trim, okay? It's that easy, guys. Okay, now we can connect this guy. All right, now I'm gonna hide the rest of this rest of the cable over here. Now guys, this is too thick. I'm gonna do it smaller or longer. Here you go, guys. Rear camera is installed. I'll angle it a little later. See, the cable is all routed all the way to the front there, and its cable is hanging there right there, guys. Okay, let's go to the front so we can finish this up. All right, guys, everything looks good here. We can just put this thing back in. All right, done. Now we need to concentrate on the camera and installing it, guys. Let's go. Don't forget to put your glove box back. There's like two little prongs right here. See, one here and one on the other side. You just line them up to these here. I don't know if you can see right here, there's one on each side, and then you put the little shock absorber thing on. Let's go. There you go. Easy, guys, easy. All right, camera. All right, guys, so it's almost time to connect the camera. So I'm gonna use the little dots here. Those little dots are straight. So let me just turn it on, guys, so I can line it up. All right, guys, so I put some tape so I know exactly where the little transparent adhesive thing is, so I know exactly where it is. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna try to line this guy up. All right, I think that looks good, guys. Okay, let's see. I think that looks good. Just want to double check that it's lined up. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks good, guys. I think that looks really good. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna push it down now. Okay, I think that looks good. All right, that looks good, guys. I like that. We can take these tapes out now. Alright, guys, now let's take out the little film. There we go. There it is. You could see it looks good. It's perfect. It's not in my way. I can still see it. It looks good, guys. All right, so I'll drive tonight and see how it looks. So far, can't complain, you know what I mean? All right guys, let's go through some of the settings. So I don't know if you can see right here, you have a little blinking dot to tell you it's uploading. Let's go to the menu. I do want to change the video setting, video resolution. It's not touchscreen, which is fine, so you have to use the button at the bottom here. Okay, we want to change that to 4K. Okay, let's go back to menu, loop recording, light frequency. We'll leave it at 50 Hertz for now. We'll see if we need to change it later. Let's go back to menu. Want to do audio recording. Yes, on. Let's go back to menu. We want to do time-lapse recording. We want to do, let's do 1 frame per second. All right, okay. Back to menu. What else is there to change? Rear view mirror. Do on. Okay. Back to menu. Let's see. We did video resolution. All right, let's go back to menu. Oh, cool. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to do. If you're driving at night and this is bothering you, you can just hit this button once and then it will turn off the screen, but the camera would still be on. All right, let's go back to menu. All right, I might have to install this with parking sensor, but for now I just want to keep it this way. All right guys, I think that's all we're gonna do for now. We're gonna leave these other settings just as normal. I don't think there's anything else I need to change for now. All right guys, I think that's it for now. Time is good. All right guys, we'll drive tonight and see how it goes. That's it. Bye. All right guys, I wanted to show you a couple of the footage that I took with the camera. So this is the front camera. As you can see, it's pretty clear. The front camera is 4K, the rear is 1080p. What do you guys think? This is for the rear camera. As you can see, even in the cloudy day, you can see fairly well. So you should be able to see plates and what happened in case of an accident. Here are a couple more video of the front camera. Here I zoomed in so you guys can see the plate pretty well. And this one is another one so you guys can see the plate. Now I go on a different road so you guys can also see the contrast. And I'm also gonna go on the local road so you can see the difference in the camera. So for now, this is the front. And this is the rear. Now guys, here are a few of the nighttime videos that I took with the camera as well, so you guys can see the difference between the day and the nighttime. So this is the front camera. And this right here is the rear camera. What do you guys think? A few more nighttime shots of the camera at night so you guys can see the difference. And I'm gonna also zoom in on this plate so you guys can see what it looks like. There you go. guys, that little Azdome camera is installed. It was fairly simple, you know, depending where you want to connect it. It took me a long time to run the wires and get it to sit properly. The camera is super small. It can go easily on the side of a rear view mirror. So if you're interested, I'm going to put the link down in the description down below. All right, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Until the next time, peace.